Good evening, Mark. It's Thursday. I feel a little weird making videos some days because I feel like there are things that I want to mention in the video that I've already mentioned to you because I'm constantly in contact with you, and then talking about them in the video seems a little repetitious, but then I still want to talk about them anyway. Like today, the way I followed that family of ducks around, and then they kept waddling away from me, so I tried to follow them, and then they went under this bridge, and so I was on top of the bridge, and I was expecting them to come out the other side, but then they heard me on top of the bridge, and so like 3 of them were on one side of the bridge and the rest of them were on the other side of the bridge, and then the daddy duck tried to come to the other side of the bridge and find the rest of the family. So then there were a whole bunch of baby ducks left on the first side, and they're all like making their cute duck noises, and then they all huddled onto this rock and just stood there and were like looking at the other side of the bridge for daddy duck, and they're just so precious. Anyway, going along with the title of this video, public libraries are like the best way to invest in the future of other people, or at least that's what I think. Because I mean, going to school and going to college and like buying a house, those are really great ways to like invest in yourself, because that's stuff you're doing for yourself. But for someone to build a library in a town is for someone to open up the chance for so many different opportunities for people to seek knowledge that they actually want to find. Because I mean, public school education, like from kindergarten to 12th grade, is, I mean, it's free, but it's mandatory, so you're just there because you have to be there. But then like libraries, it's like you go to a library because you want to go to a library. And I mean, it's just so wonderful. And why I'm excited about libraries is because I can find so much cool stuff there, which is actually what I was going to do this video about. And here we go. In the book department, I got Foundation and Earth and Forward the Foundation by Isaac Asimov, but I'm probably going to go back to the library tomorrow and get Foundation's Edge, which is actually the next book in the series that I need to read. But like, I had sat in the library for like 10 minutes trying to figure out if these were actually the next books that I needed, and I mean, there wasn't another book that I could find that was from the Foundation series in the list inside the books, probably because there wasn't a very good list in there anyway. But I was a little angry that I didn't get the right books. I mean, I'll finish it, it'll be alright, but still. I also got like 7 CDs, most of them soundtracks. Avenue Q, Carmina Burana, Sweeney Todd, Oklahoma, a couple of Requiems, and a CD that the Mormon Tabernacle Choir put out because they're amazing. And I also got this stack of records. It's actually only half the stack, because I would have felt really, really weird taking the whole thing. Then I didn't have enough arm strength to carry it from the library. Ooh, sorry. From the library to my car. So, a Chopin recital, a Mass by Mozart, some Tchaikovsky, some Mahler, Goldberg Variations by Bach, another Mass, more Tchaikovsky, chorales, organ music, I believe. Another Mass, Brahms, string quartets, violin concerto by Beethoven, music of the 12th and 13th centuries, Ravel, Debussy, and more Bach. And anyway, Mark, to conclude this video, I just want to say how excited I am that you guys are graduating. Like you and Emily and Mary Kate and Joyner and Jordan and all, like, I feel like I'm so much more emotionally attached to you guys than I was to my own class, probably because I actually didn't have that many friends in my class. And I just want you to know how extremely proud I am of you and how much you've grown and like who you've become, and even in just the the 2 short years, 3 years already, the crazy short amount of time that I've known you. But this past year especially, it's gone by so ridiculously quickly, and like so much has changed, and I'm always just like shocked and amazed at what is different between now and this past year, and how much isn't different at all. But anyway, with that bit of sentimentality over, Mark, I'll see you eventually later sometime. I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend and the last week of high school. I'm gonna go to bed now before my head explodes.